There is no resurrection. Bad news. All of your friends and all of your family that have gone on are not in heaven. They are in a casket. They are 6 feet under. It's it. That's all. And you can try to do nice things through your life, but you're going to die and it's going to be over with. It's really not going to matter. And everybody else is going to die and it's going to be over with. It's really not going to matter. Do you really believe that? Is that in your core? Or has God put a fingerprint in you that says, no, wait a minute. There's something in me that's a soul. There's something in me that wants greater. There's something in me for all of eternity that I know that I'm yearning for, longing for, needing for, wanting eternity when I die. See, I've done a lot of funerals. I've preached at a lot of funerals, and it's an honor and it's a blessing. But I've never been to a funeral where they've invited the medical examiner to try to go over the cause of death one more time. See, when we die, we want it to be in a church. We want it to be in a chapel. We want somebody with a Bible and somebody that's a pastor or somebody that's a believer to say there is heaven for that believer. And their faith was not in vain. And you will see them again. And you will be with them if you have placed your trust in Jesus Christ as your Savior. That's what we yearn for because God has placed eternity in our hearts. And it says here in verse 18, if there's no resurrection, then there's no hope of heaven. And if there's no hope of heaven, verse 19, then if we only have hope on earth, we're to be pitied more than anybody else on the planet. The resurrection brings us hope. Hope that we'll see our loved ones again. Hope that we could go to heaven when we die. Hope that there's more than this strife on this earth. Hope that there's greater things than we could ever imagine. God has given us through the cross that stands forth in the ashes.